Smile. A smile is one of the most familiar facial expressions because it usually signals warmth, comfort, or happiness. The corners of the mouth lift, the cheeks rise, and in a more natural smile, the eyes often soften too. But a smile is not always a pure sign of joy. People also smile to be polite, to calm tension, or to make themselves seem friendly in a social situation. That is what makes it important. A smile can invite people closer, but the meaning depends on whether it reaches the whole face or stays only around the mouth. Raised eyebrows. Raised eyebrows usually appear when something catches a person's attention. The eyebrows move upward, the eyes open a little wider, and the forehead may wrinkle. This expression can show surprise, curiosity, interest, or even confusion. In conversation, raised eyebrows often work like a silent question. Someone may not say anything, but their face is asking for more information. It matters because it shows that the brain has noticed something new and is trying to decide what to do with it. Furrowed brows. Furrowed brows happen when the eyebrows pull inward and downward, creating tension between the eyes. This expression is often connected to anger, but it can also show focus, worry, confusion, or deep thinking. A person solving a hard problem might make almost the same face as someone who is annoyed. That is why this expression can be easy to misread. The face shows effort and tension, but it does not always explain where that tension is coming from. Wide eyes. Wide eyes happen when the eyelids open more than normal, making the eyes look larger and more alert. This expression often shows fear, shock, excitement, or sudden realization. It usually appears when something unexpected happens, and the brain needs to take in more information quickly. The expression feels immediate because it often happens before the person has time to fully respond. Wide eyes matter because they show a moment of attention before words catch up. Smirk. A smirk is a small, uneven smile, usually with one side of the mouth raised more than the other. It can show confidence, amusement, teasing, or sometimes arrogance. Unlike a regular smile, a smirk does not always feel open or friendly. It often looks controlled, like the person is holding something back or reacting quietly to what is happening. That is why smirks are common in stories, cartoons, and reactions. They add a layer of meaning without needing a full expression. 1,000-yard stare. The 1,000-yard stare is a blank, distant-looking expression where the eyes seem fixed but not fully present. The face may look still, tired, or disconnected, almost like the person is looking through what is in front of them. Historically, the phrase was used to describe people who looked mentally far away after intense experiences. In everyday use, it is often used in a lighter way to show exhaustion, overwhelm, or the feeling of mentally checking out. What makes it different from a normal blank stare is the sense that the person is not just bored. They look like their mind has gone somewhere else. Eye roll. An eye roll happens when someone moves their eyes upward or to the side, usually to show annoyance, disbelief, or frustration. It is one of the clearest silent reactions because it responds directly to something another person said or did. An eye roll can communicate a full thought without any words. It can mean that something feels obvious, irritating, or not worth taking seriously. It matters because it can quickly change the mood of a conversation. Even when it is small, people usually notice it. Side eye. Side eye happens when someone looks sideways without fully turning their head. It often shows doubt, suspicion, judgment, or quiet discomfort. Compared to an eye roll, side eye is usually less direct. It does not completely reject what is happening, but it shows that the person is watching carefully and may not fully trust the situation. That is why side eye is so easy to understand in real life and in cartoons. It captures the moment when someone notices something strange, but chooses not to say anything yet.